Now, what if you could lock yourself away for 2 years to write a book? Now, what if you didn't have a choice? That's what happened to my guest today, Jordan Belfort, the real Wolf of Wall Street, played by Academy Award-winning actor Leonardo DiCaprio. Now, I'd like to welcome you to the Mike Koenigs Show. This is Money Making Ideas for Entrepreneurs, and it is, by the way, sponsored by our friends at Bulletproof Coffee. Thank you for that. And also, I will tell you that this is going to be an exciting episode because I originally met Jordan Belfort through my friend Pam Hendrickson. Now, at one point, Jordan was making over $50 million per year. Unfortunately, he wasn't doing it through ethical means. Now, in the beginning, none of this started out that way. What ended up happening is he got really caught up in a combination of lifestyle and also what the market demanded at the time and all kinds of stuff. But the bottom line is he ended up going away to prison, ruined his reputation, all kinds of other crazy stuff happened. And the good news is he's rebuilt his life and he's been giving back in an interesting way. He's been teaching people how to persuade ethically and also how to do sales. And I've gotten to know Jordan over the past few years. I've traveled with him. In fact, I've had an absolutely fantastic time with him. So all I'd like to present to you is don't throw the baby away with the bathwater. There's a lot of great lessons that you can learn from the interviews with him. And by the way, there are multiple interviews. Number one, I have the interview with the show. We've also recorded an extended interview that is available when you go to the podcast at mrbz.com/podcast. So I also really wanted to bring him on so he could teach you some of his secret special sauce, which is all about influence and persuasion. Now, the other thing that we've also presented and prepared for you is an opportunity to do some extended training with Jordan for free. That is available at mrbz.com/jb. So before we get into the show, I want to share kind of a wild story, something that I think is kind of typical Jordan in some ways, but it was fun at the same time, which is as time went on, Jordan and I got pretty close, and he called me up one day and said, "Hey, do you want to speak on stage for me tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Tomorrow? I don't know." He goes, "It's up in Vancouver. I have a private jet waiting for you. Just get there. Wheels are off at 7:15. Make sure you're there by 7 o'clock a.m. I'll have you landed. You'll be in Vancouver. You'll be able to present, and then I'll have you back before midnight at the end of the day." Well, how the hell are you going to say no to a private jet and a flight up to Vancouver and a speaking opportunity? I had a great time, and at the end of the day, I've got a great story to tell from it as well. But that's kind of a typical thing. I've had a couple other interesting trips with Jordan too that are really fun and funny. So what we're going to do today, one of the great takeaways is I got some awesome clients as a result of that speaking opportunity as well. And it just went to show Jordan didn't ask anything of me. He just said, "Come up and speak. You can present. You can sell if you want to. You can keep all the money." It was really good. So he's really a generous guy on top of it, and he's been a blast to get to know over time. So I hope you enjoy this episode. So the other thing that I'm going to share with you today is actually two things. The first of which is an app and a website that allows you to sell and launch books for free. I thought that would be interesting. And I'm going to show you a brand new gadget and a goodie that I really like, especially if you do selfies and you need to have better lighting. So with that, what we're going to do right now is we're going to dive into the tech demos first, and then we're going to move right over to the Jordan Belfort interview. I hope you enjoy the show. Remember to tweet, twaddle, Facebook, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I'd love to hear your feedback, and if you have any comments at all, make sure you send them to MikeKoenigsShow@gmail.com. Let's begin with the first hardware techie gadget. All right. All right, if you are an author and you'd like to sell your books and you'd like to have a really good looking web page to sell it on and you don't want to spend any money, well, I found a really cool tool. It is called Booklaunch. You can learn more and check it out at mrbz.com/booklaunch. If you want to, just take a look at one of my pages. Now, what's cool about this is the system actually created this website automatically. All I had to do is start up. I started at the original Booklaunch page, which is right here, and it's a free service. all you do is you can say, hey, I want to create a website. You click on Build with ISBN, which basically means you type in an Amazon ISBN code, whatever that code is, and as soon as you say build my page, it'll go out, grab the book cover, grab the title and subtitle of your book, your description, make and set up an order button to that book, and then grab your about information. Again, set up the links, and it also set up share links if you want to your Facebook, your Twitter, Google, to pin and share this thing, and it also set up a bio with you with links to all of your social networks. So in my case, one of my main website, my business website, my Facebook page, my Twitter page, my LinkedIn, and that is all free. Now, if you want to, you can click on edit here, and editing it is brain dead easy. You can go in and just click, and if you wanted to type and update something here, you type it in. You can change your text size and color. You can add more images. Here you can see drag the image. You can also add additional sections. Now, this is only for upgrades, so of course that's how they make money, but they've got areas where you can add more about you can add videos, you can add some other premium sections, endorsements, and all that kind of thing. So basically it's a really fancy, high quality web builder, but it's free. So for me, I thought, might as well just throw something up, check it out. But also for some of our customers of the Publish and Profit system, I thought it'd be a really easy, simple to use tool that at least you can get going, up and running, and it'll build a really good site for you in a matter of minutes that you can tweak and edit. So that's Booklaunch. I would definitely recommend check it out. I mean, you can actually build a page with someone else's book if you want to, but for something that is powerful, easy to use, free, and will do the job and get it done, great. Now, if you want to go a little bit further, the price of this thing is super reasonable, super cheap. You can learn more about that. You can also play with it as well. That again is at mrbz.com/booklaunch. Definitely check it out. All right, I don't know about you, but every time I'm out doing selfies and it is in some sort of an uncontrolled environment or a dark environment, quality just isn't that great. And I've been looking for a really, really good light source that I could use even if I'm doing interviews in a darker environment. And I also want something that could be a case because I don't want to have a separate light and a separate case. And finally, I got one as a gift from my friend Lisa Sasevich. Now the device is called LuMee, L-U-M-E-E, and you can see that right here. It has a button right here, and here's what happens. I'm going to click on the button, and it will turn on, and there are lights that go all the way around the camera, and if you hold down the button, it'll actually darken, so you can adjust it and make it lighter or darker depending on where you're holding it. Now just to show this off, I'm going to use the camera. I will say that I'm using an iPhone 6s, which has an amazing sensor on it. It looks great in dark, but I'm going to get up and move to an opposite part of my studio here and go into a dark area, okay? So you can see me, and I have it turned on right now. So I'm going to stand in front of black, and you can see that the camera adjusts. Looks pretty good, so I can hit my my video here and say, hey, this is Mike, and I'm going to turn the light on and off. There you go, you can see the difference, but it really does a nice job of filling me in. Again, you don't see as much contrast here because I'm in my studio, there are lights around me, but it gets rid of the big dark circles that you might have on your face. And if you're doing some sort of video work and you want to do an interview, say a side-by-side interview where someone's standing with you like this, you can hold it up. It's going to look great. They're going to look great as well. It makes a big difference once you put this up online. So for doing portable video shoots, I really like this thing. So again, you'll see this thing as it adjusts, the iPhone does when we get back to the main studio here. But the device itself sells for a little bit more than $50 on Amazon. I found the battery lasts a long time on the light. It serves as a really nice case, and they've got different size ones for different iPhones. I don't know if they have them for Androids or not. Haven't looked to tell you the truth, but for the money, I have haven't found a better case light combination that's out there. You certainly can find cheaper ones, but they are really chintzy, the batteries are horrible, and the light quality isn't as good as well. So for something that's pretty hot, check out LuMee. Again, the shortcut link to get one of these is at mrbz.com/LUMEE.